Throughout the warmer months, having family and friends over for a barbecue is one of the great joys in life. But that doesn't mean you can't be healthy whilst doing it. So today I'm going to show you how to make my Mediterranean grilled chicken with roasted vegetables and an olive tapenade. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to marinate my chook. So I've got a whole LaIonica chicken here, which I'm going to marinate. So a good glug of olive oil all over. Pop over some salt. Trust me, it seems like a lot of salt, but a lot of the salt's actually going to fall off when you put it on the barbecue. And then we're going to add in the mixed herbs. So I've got here some thyme, some oregano, some marjoram, and some chili flakes as well. That's going to give it lots of good flavor. Beautiful. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to rub it in. Beautiful. So I'm going to pop this to one side whilst I prepare my roasted vegetables. So what I've got here is an oven roaster by Scanpan, but I'm just going to add some foil on the top, just so it makes my life easier when it comes to washing up. And now onto the zucchinis. I'm just going to halve them, and the reason I'm keeping them in larger sort of sizes is it will take the same amount of time for the vegetables to cook as it would for the chicken. And you can simply mix this up and use other types of vegetables. You can add pumpkin, sweet potato. You can add in some onions and garlic even if you like. I'm just going to quarter this as well. Capsicum for some color. Pop that in. Pop a few sprigs of thyme. Beautiful flavor, and you know, I love fresh herbs. They just smell so good. Just scrunch them up a little bit, get the oils out, and then drizzle over a good glug of olive oil all over the top, and a good pinch of salt. Now this just goes into the oven at 180 degrees until they cook through. Right, veggies are in. Now I'm moving on to my olive tapenade. So what I've got here is some pitted kalamata olives, and that just goes into my food processor, some sun-dried tomatoes, and you know what, feel free to mix it up. I'm using some of these always fresh marinated vegetables because they're some of my favorites. In goes the capers, got a couple cloves of garlic, and a good squeeze of lemon. Pro tip here is to roll the lemon before you juice it, because it just helps it to sort of release the juice better. In that goes. And the other half. Pop the lid on, and I'm just going to blend this until it comes together into a paste. Whilst that's going, I'm just going to drizzle in some olive oil. Okay, that's looking pretty good, but I'm just going to scrape the sides down, just so we don't get random chunky bits. Okay. Put the lid back on, and then just go again. Perfect. Now that's looking fabulous. Just gonna pop that out and pop it into my dish. This is just gonna go so beautifully with the chicken. It's got that beautiful, nice, savory, salty notes. Yum. Delicious. Tapenade's done. Now it's time for me to go and barbecue my marinated chicken. What a gorgeous day. I'm just gonna pop my chook into my ziggy. Now I love my ziggy. It's portable, it's easy to use, it heats up in no time, and it's also such a good size. So in that goes. Now I'm just gonna pop the lid on, and that's just gonna cook at 180 degrees for 45 minutes. This looks and smells fantastic. This LaIonica chicken is super juicy and tender. I can't wait to serve it up. That looks delicious. Chicken's done. Now I'm just gonna take my veggies out of the oven. Oh, they look great. So I'm just gonna serve up my roasted zucchini and capsicum onto the same platter, very Mediterranean style. This is a kind of dish that you wanna have in the center of the table. It's meant for sharing. Some capsicum for a pop of color. Now, doesn't that look beautiful? And lastly, my olive tapenade. I'm just gonna garnish with a few fresh basil leaves. Voila. And sure to impress, there you have it, my Mediterranean barbecue chicken with roasted vegetables and an olive tapenade. Bellissimo. For more healthy inspiration, head to thehealthycooks.com or follow us on Instagram and Facebook.